the boots.
What is up with all the boots?
The witches?
The witches and the
I got
boots.
called something other than a witch.
No, who would do that?
Some pneumatic tanker guy at
The
11
B word.
o'clock.
The B word.
B word.
And then
Not good.
from that B word, you said, you know what?
I'm the witch instead.
I'm the witch. For anyone saying different, brand new, baby.
Brand new. It was
You
new,
know.
and we take care of it, or at least try to.
Had 13 miles on it.
Yeah, it had
13
13 miles when we picked it up.
Yep.
You know, I love that. I love that.
And
you
it
know,
ran out of fuel coming out of the dealer's parking lot. We had to get a 5-gallon can and take a walk about a mile to get some fuel so that we could leave the dealer. In today's world, they wouldn't allow that, but in those days, I guess it was okay. It was permissible.
Oh my gosh.
We bought an $85,000 truck in 1985 and had to put fuel in it to make it out of the driveway.
What a story, I tell you.
Yep.
Describe 37 years of trucking. How has that been?
It's actually been an awesome career.
Would you have done anything else, guys?
No, nothing, no. Get paid to see the country and enjoy people. Yep.
What's going on with the truckers? Welcome to the Asian Mind Show. We're hanging out today with this beautiful couple. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Fantastic.
You know, off camera, I was able to talk to you, sir. You said, I can't talk to you about this truck. This is not my truck.
It's not my truck, it's my wife's truck.
And this beautiful lady right here.
It is. This is my wife, Teresa, and this is her truck. She's been driving it since 1986 or 7 time frame.
Yep.
And really, it's been hands off for me. All I do is all the maintenance stuff. So I get that task, and she gets to drive it.
I tell you. You know, can we walk around the build just a little bit?
Yeah.
You
Sure.
know? Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'll let you guys walk around like it's DOT, and then you guys just point and tell me what you guys done.
Okay.
Okay.
So obviously, we'll start with the grill, the boots.
What is up with all the boots?
The witches?
The
'Cause
witches and the
I got
boots.
called something other than a witch.
No, who would do that?
Some pneumatic tanker guy at
The B
11
word.
o'clock.
The B word.
B word.
And then
Not good.
from that B word, you said, you know what?
I'm the witch instead.
I'm the witches. You guys are like the nicest people I've met all day. Shame on that person,
Yeah.
you know? But hey, it inspired some of this truck then.
Yes.
It is, yeah.
Yes.
That's great. That's great. So let's walk around. So we see, I see witch hats. I see
Witches' boots.
Witches' boots.
Yep.
Nothing there. Nothing there.
What do you mean nothing?
Nothing.
So you got custom battery boxes. You know, we took off the factory ones. We got some custom 7-inch stacks. We got some remake of some Eldorado seats. My wife had these done over, reupholstered. Got the theme going in the back of the seats. You can see the broom and the witch's feet.
love that.
If you kind of turn to the right there a little bit. There you go.
Look at that.
Yeah.
So I guess, you know, the thing that we enjoy about this truck is that we bought it new. I mean, we're the original owners. We bought it in February 26th of 1985.
Brand new. This.
Brand new. This truck, brand new. This paint scheme, this color, we haven't really changed anything.
Wait up. What are the specs of this truck? So one more time.
The specs.
You gotta see the motor. I just don't want to ask too much sometimes.
Check this out. Because considering I'm the mechanic, I like looking at the motor.
I do too usually. You know what? I love
So
everything.
check that out.
So tell me what we're looking at. You stand right there, sir, and tell me what I'm looking at.
So this is a 3406C motor that basically puts out about 515 horse. So it's an old mechanical engine, not an electronic engine. When it came from the factory, it had a B motor, which folks would know is a water jacket or a water-cooled after cooler. So we changed it put a C motor, put our charged air unit on it, and had to change the cooling package. But this particular engine has been in the truck now for about 600,000 miles. We have had to rebuild it one time since then, but we're pretty proud of it. I mean, it does a great job. The performance is good. Fuel economy, maybe not as good as some of the electronic engines, but when you got a piece like this, I mean, we just do not want to take this truck and try to convert it over to some electronic engine. Just not what we're thinking about.
I love it. And I love the detail behind it. You know, I could see it right here.
Yeah, so we put again, the theme here, a lot about witches, a lot about, you know, Dorothy. And so, you know, my wife wanted to put a buffer, you know, some kind of a plate to kind of cover up the firewall. So again, she put that, you know, it says I'm melting, kind of hard to read, but
I love that. That's great.
Kind of the theme of a hot engine, right? So
I love how, you know, you're the husband, you're the mechanic, you're the backbone to keep her going in this sense, and then, you know, she's out on the road, and you guys are just this beautiful team.
Right. No, and we do not truck together. I mean, though this year we've been fortunate, we've had a couple of loads where we were able to run together. It isn't the way we run our business. We take our next load wherever that's going. So a lot of times it means we're not going to be together. We're not going to be driving together. She's going to have to do her own thing. And it's been like that, you know, like her entire driving career. And I'm pretty proud to say that she's, you know, woman enough to go do that in a man's business and be successful at it.
That's great. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
So it's got a a C motor in it, Cat 3406. It's got an 18-speed transmission and 325 rears now?
325, yep.
And this 1985.
In 1985. Yep.
Brand new.
Yes, bought it new. Yep.
I love it. So for anyone saying different, brand new, baby.
Brand new. It was
You
new,
know.
and we take care of it, or at least try to.
It had 13 miles on it.
Yeah, it had
13
13 miles when we picked it up.
Yep.
You know, I love that. I love that.
And
you
it
know,
ran out of fuel coming out of the dealer's parking lot. We had to get a 5-gallon can and take a walk about a mile to get some fuel so that we could leave the dealer. In today's world, they wouldn't allow that, but in those days, I guess it was okay. It was permissible.
Oh my gosh.
We bought an $85,000 truck in 1985 and had to put fuel in it to make it out of the driveway.
What a story, I tell you.
Yep.
Yep.
No, it looks beautiful. Now, let's walk back here. I see so much detail, guys.
Yeah, so again, the theme, right? Like we made the witches' hats as covers on the back lights. And then my wife had graphics done on the deck plate, so you can kind of take a look. And that's all about the Wizard of Oz.
Yep.
I love it. This is so great, you know, and we talked off camera, so I want to hear this. This is a work truck.
It is a work truck.
And what type of work does it do? What type of work do you do, man?
Whatever will fit in my flatbed, that's what I do.
I love that. I love that. You know, off camera, I heard you guys talking that you've taken this to a landfill.
Oh yeah, it's gone to landfills. Yes, it's
Not
been,
as a flatbed. This truck has had an interesting career. You know, when we started our business in '85, we were over the road trucking and pulling vans, and then we ended up in the environmental hauling business, and we were hauling waste with roll-offs and dump trailers into landfills. This truck went into a landfill in Ohio twice a week at minimum for about 6 or 7 years.
Yep.
Right?
Looking like this.
Well,
it
it might
wasn't,
not have
though.
looked exactly like this. We've
No.
made a lot of improvements, obviously, but this truck did that work for 6 or 7 of its years. From probably 1988 to 95 or so,
Yeah.
something like that.
No, I love it, you know. So at the end of the day, how many years of trucking do you have now, ma'am?
30 of 84 to now. What is
Yeah,
that?
do the math.
Uh-oh.
1984. I can't even too
30,
many.
37 years, I guess.
37 years.
Yeah.
If you were to describe 37 years of trucking, how has that been?
It's actually been an awesome career.
Would you have done anything else, guys?
No, nothing. No. Get paid to see the country and enjoy people. Yep.
That's great.
Well, and I tried other things in between. I trucked, tried something else, and now I'm doing it again. So, you know, I think it's wonderful. I built the lifestyle around trucking, and it still works for us today. And hopefully my health and your health can survive so that we can continue to do the things we like doing.
Yep.
I love that. I don't care what anyone says, but she's probably one of the coolest trucker ladies out here with the baddest trucks around. I mean, it is what it is. I'm saying it. You don't have to say it.
I mean,
I'm saying it. The opposite of which,
Well, you haven't seen me on my bad day.
I love it. I love it.